Question answer on the changing world of visual arts. Fill in the blanks. The art form which observed carefully and tried to capture exactly what the eye saw is called realistic art form. The style of painting which showed Indian landscapes as a quaint, unexplored land is called picturesque landscape. Paintings which showed the social lives of Europeans in India are called portrait or portraiture. Paintings which depicted scenes from British imperial history and their victories are called history painting. Point out which of the following were bought in with British art. The answer is oil painting, life-size portrait painting, and of course the use of perspective, that is using perspective projection in the art form. Describe in your own words one painting from this chapter which suggests that the British were more powerful than Indians. How does the artist depict this? So the painting which depicts the discovery of the body of Tipu Sultan shows the British as more powerful than Indians. So this painting, the British general is shown as if he is standing on a pedestal and exuding all the confidence. On the other hand, Tipu Sultan, on the other hand, is shown half naked, lifeless, lying in the dark recesses. The painting appears to announce that those who dare to challenge the British authority would meet the same fate as Tipu Sultan does. Why did the scroll painters and potters come to Kalighat? Why did they begin to paint new themes? The city of Calcutta was emerging as an administrative and commercial center. It promised opportunities and bright future. The scroll painters and potters came to Kalighat in the hope of finding new patrons and buyers. They closely observed the changes in the society around them and began to paint new themes. Why can we think of Raja Ravi Varma's painting as national? Raja Ravi Varma painted from Indian mythology. The characters from these mythologies had a pan-India appeal, like Ramayana, like Mahabharata. So Ravi Varma's painting can be seen as national. In what way did the British history paintings in India reflect the attitudes of imperial conquerors? Imperial history paintings were an attempt to create a public memory of imperial triumphs. So victory was a thing which should be implanted in public memory, both Indian and British. So such paintings were used as tools to showcase the British as invincible and all-powerful. The scenes were highly dramatized in such paintings, and British soldiers were shown as destroying everything which represented India. Why do you think some artists wanted to develop a national style of art? So some artists thought that Raja Ravi Varma's style of the imitative is actually the imitation, you can say, of the West. And they were saying that this is not actually showing the actual cultural Indian panorama. Means the Indian thing is not being shown by Ravi Varma. First of all, it is imitation and it is not representing the society as a whole. They wanted to develop a style which could truly capture the essence of the East, that means our subcontinent. They wanted to use the traditional painting styles from India. That is why they wanted to develop a national style of art, though Ravi Varma's paintings were thought as nationalists, but these other artists were against him. Why did some artists produce cheap popular paints? What influence would such prints have had on the minds of people who looked at them? So some artists wanted their depiction of certain themes to reach wider public. Therefore, they wanted to produce cheap popular prints. So such prints must have helped in spreading their ideas, certain ideas, among the people, among the masses. For instance, painting depicting the Bharat Mata must have helped in instilling a sense of nationalism, nationhood among the Indians.